Hi guys, here in, well, I think it's Sale is the official thing, but basically Manchester in my eyes. I'm sure people have a yes or a no as to which one's poshest and which one isn't. Basically, taken out a small domestic sort of little climbing frame, used to go in there, and then had slanting monkey bars. There's another video up on there as well if you look up the Manchester posts just underneath this one in terms of filtering it by date, I assume. And basically taken that out and replaced it with this monster swing unit. Got two commercial seats that are on there. They're with chains that are in and on, all Allen keyed up. I've left a little bit of chain on there. I just said to the customer, if you ever need to change it, there's no point angle grinding that, it's not going to affect anything. And then there wasn't, well, we just added that bit because he did originally want to go through the tree, but I said to him it looks a little bit close. He wants it as high as possible. So this is actually like 2 meters 30, 240 off the floor. And then yeah, all hooked up. So commercial seats, big rubber things rather than the little domestic plate. And then because we had a bit of spare space, because I literally just bought the longest beam that I had, and we had a bit of spare space, I had a rope on the van as well, so sold that as well as an extra just for something to do. That can all clip in and out, so if he wants to, he could take this rope off, put a vertical tyre on there or a disc swing, but it gives him something else to do anyway. The kids are now a bit bigger, this will then suffice. And then I think they've also got a hammock which hangs on that wood thing up there. So also when the kids get bigger, they don't need to get that brace out, they can just hook it straight onto this swing unit and sit under the tree, which would be quite nice. So that is done, sorted. Look out for these big metal brackets on the top, look out for the proper swings, and give us a shout if you actually want something like real built. You can see the wood difference on the other video. Just as a benefit of today, I'll put my finger here. You see that finger? Nice and dirty because he had a light and stuff in here and I had to dig a hole. Didn't want to cut through the cable. So that finger there, all four fingers, is still wider, okay? The reason that they were getting rid of it as well, I was just going to go and show you the bits. This is literally a playset that's only a couple of years old and has already rotten to the point the kids fell off the monkey bars, which is why now we've got a phone call. Quite like this big conservatory thingy on carport. Okay, so we come to the van where I've just taken away the old playset. Remember the finger? That's then the main leg. So this is how big the main leg was on the tower that I've just taken away. 2.5, 3 years old. The wood is rotting. Just because it's red and darker wood doesn't make it expensive wood. It makes it very cheap with a wood dye on it to force you to think it's expensive to want to buy it. That's the difference, look at it. So when people ask us why our playsets do cost more than everywhere else when you buy them online, it's because you're actually buying decent quality wood. This is the same structure, there's a leg here, we use as a fence panel. So when you look at our balustrades on our playsets, that's the wood that we use just as a balustrade middle. And that's what they use as a actual leg. There you go. This is the wood that we've got. That's the wood we've taken out. That's the difference when you come and buy from us. Thanks very much. Peter, climbingframeinstaller.co.uk.